Let me share one funny story. Many years ago, single brother at that time, student. The last food I have, the last. And that food that I call last is last among the last. Every good food had finished completely. It remained these beans that had been eaten by beetles. How many of you know such beans? That the insect inside is more. When you put such beans in water, everything floats up. How many can relate? Good. So that was what I was cooking that day. And because of it, I could not cook it in my room. I was using my stove, so I had to put it in front of my room to cook it. With the expectation, and how many of you you don't have red oil again in the house, but the bottle is still available? Now you can relate. You get what I'm saying? You put everything to the fire and then they came down. From the beginning, I poured everything. The oil, the pepper, everything that I had. That's the last of the last. No Maggi. Salt was still plenty in my room. Added everything. And then I was waiting for it to just dry like that, and then young man hit. And then I had a sound. Bam, 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 bam. Ah! Jesus! I rushed out. I found my neighbor's goat. On the beach, as hot as it was. I was even driving. There was one that still stayed. This one. And then I said, what is this? And then Madam had. Hey, bro, Tony, oh God. And then they beat the goat. So, I said, no. I said, Mommy, no problem. So I was picking the beans back. I was trying. There are some waters I want to go. Have you watched Tom and Jerry before? The thing want to come out and you say, I better go back. Don't let them know that. So I was like, And then, the devil was ministering. Goat has poured everything. I was like, you are not hungry. That's when you are thinking of. And then the woman is saying, you are hungry. The husband came out and said, I brought Tony now. I said, don't worry. The little that remain, I will eat. I carried it. Just what I even got there was nothing. I got into my room. I put my head down. I was bitter. Bitter not against them, but that goat. And then within minutes, I had a knock on my door. It was this woman with her son. And then she came with beans, raw rice, raw gari. And then she was like, I said, have they given you something before that you needed? And you're like, no, it doesn't matter. No. And then I said, no, man, no. I said, no, I'm a child of God. No.